What's up, Magical Misfits? Drew here, and obviously this is a response to Palm Tree Bewitchery's giveaway. Now, the theme of this giveaway is, if you are a creator, for you to kind of go back and watch your very first video and then look at the growth you've had between now and then. And as soon as she's talking, I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to watch my old videos. But yeah, fine. Okay. I went back and I watched. And I actually made notes because it's been a couple days since I watched. I was so nervous in my first video. I can tell by watching it how uncomfortable I was. And that I had absolutely no confidence whatsoever in what it was that I was doing. And I can tell by watching that I was talking to strangers. Whereas now, when I sit in front of this camera, I'm so accustomed to it that it's like I'm talking to good friends that I talk to on a regular basis. We're buddies, and I'm fully comfortable talking to the camera and whoever is on the other side. And it's so funny because my first video, I had no subscribers. Nobody was watching me. And I knew that at the time, but I still was so timid and I was just so nervous. It cracks me up. It cracked me up watching it. It was funny. I was so fidgety. I was moving so much in the video. It cracked me up. So looking at the ways that I've grown since then, well, one, I've gotten a lot better at editing. I've also gotten better editing software. So there's that. And I was actually kind of amazed watching back my video at how on task I have been with the intention I set for my channel. It is exactly what I intended it to be. Though I had no understanding of the community. I wasn't a part of it yet. And so growing into this community, of course, that has also shaped my channel in ways that I did not expect or understand could even happen. And I think that's lovely. Obviously, my hair has changed a lot since my first video, but that's normal if you knew me. I mean, that's how I am. I get bored. The ultimate goal, honestly, is for it to be long again. I haven't had my hair long in so long. But I just get so bored and I have to dye it or cut it or do something to it. But we'll see what happens over this next year. I think the biggest way that I have changed personally in this past year, well, it's just over a year. I started my channel at the beginning of October of 2017. So from that video to today, the biggest thing that's changed is my attitude about curses. Initially, my attitude was to each their own. And you do you, but I am not going to do that. I felt like Spirit would handle it in its appropriate time and place, that it wasn't for me to take karma or whatever you want to say into my own hands. My views on that have changed drastically over the past year. And while I have not actually cursed someone, I've gotten close. And I would say that I reserve the right to do it. It would be an absolute last resort. And it would be more out of a need for self-preservation and protection than for retribution or to hurt someone. But I absolutely could see myself doing it now, whereas when I started this channel, there was no way that that would ever have crossed my mind as a possibility. Anyway, I was uncomfortable with the idea at first, but I want to say thank you to Brittany because it was actually pretty fun little exercise to go back and look and to think about the ways that I've changed since my first video. So that's my entry. Thank you, Brittany from Palm Tree Bewitchery, for this challenge you set, for the giveaway you're having. I'm happy to participate whether I win or not, and I will definitely leave a link in the description to her video or her channel. In case you don't know who she is, you should check her out. So thanks for listening, guys. As always, much love and gratitude.